Like I know we just talked about footy and shy culture. Is that how you think you've got into drinking and stuff like that? Or when was the first time you had your first drink?
First time I drank was when I was 13. Yeah. My older sister had a party, and we
siblings. So
my older sister. She was I think 16, 17 as well. So she was underage, but they had a party and they got I think we got 4 UDLs each.
Oh, you oodles!
There was 4 of us, and we got UDLs, and it didn't end well for me. Mum and Dad came home that night, and I was vomiting and stuff like that. So that was the first time. I didn't drink for a long time after that, but that's when it started. But I think what fuels the alcohol in our society, and especially amongst me and you, is the footy culture. Yeah, it's the boy culture, and as well the shy. So it's all wrapped all of that wrapped up together. Yeah. I think it just progressively got worse and worse, and for me, it went down more of the drug line as well with the alcohol. Yeah.
So who did you hurt most with your addiction? Do you feel like in the time?
Shit. I want to say family. Yeah. But in saying that, my mum and dad were pretty naive and didn't really know too much about it. Like, that hurt them once they found it. But I'd have to say the person that I really hurt the most was probably Em. Because that was that was the worst. I was going through it, and Em just had, our first son. And I was very absent, and it's reminding me more now when, my newborn son with Ace, but definitely Em is the person that I think I hurt the most with everything, and Chloe got the brunt of it towards the back end as well, so she also got hurt. But just to think about what Em would have been going through when we just had our first kid, man, that would have been brutal for her.
Very heavy. This like another big one, I reckon. What did your addiction destroy? Did you destroy anything forever, or has it, like, what do you reckon it's really affected you still now, or do you feel like you've beaten most of it? Is there anything that's really
that's a good question. Okay, I don't think that it's necessarily destroyed anything forever. Awesome. I think I can, whatever I've broke and destructed, I've been able to repair the best that I can, and I think and if not better. But relationships, there's a lot of torn relationships for me that I still want to try and repair. My reputation and things like 100%. That I want to repair, but like I said, I don't think I've destroyed anything. I think everything's repairable, and I'm willing to repair it all. I'm very sorry for the things I've done, and I'm ashamed of the things I've done, but I'm not shying away from that. I'm willing to own up and cop it on the chin, and rather than see it as such a negative thing, actually use it as positive to help the people that are also going through it. So I don't think I've destroyed anything. I think I've still got time to repair it anyway, and I'm still trying. Like every day, I'm still trying to better myself and better other people as well, which is a huge thing for me at the moment.
Yeah. I also, since that's really good, that's a good answer. So, because you're a massive advocate now of like staying sober and being healthy, and like you're running Reborn Fitness that is just like booming out of the house, and we're helping people like change their lives, or take control of their life and stuff like that. But do you ever miss alcohol, or do you ever miss it?
But I get this question all the time. I think you heard someone ask me.
I think it was Geordie Collins.
Yeah, he did. No expense, because what happens is if I ever have those fleeting moments where I think about, I wouldn't even say thinking about getting, on the piss or anything like that. It's more reminders. But
makes you feel a bit sick.
They make me feel sick. You've been here when I've been talking, and it makes me feel sick. So I don't miss it, because I only remember the bad times. I don't see any of the things that I did as good times. I just seen it as me escaping the bad times, the bad things in my life, and running away from my problems rather than solving my problems. I was trying to solve a problem by creating a new problem. See, that doesn't make sense. So that's why I don't miss the alcohol, I don't miss the drugs, I don't miss the gambling, I don't miss prescription drugs, because of the problems that it created 100%. For me, and I can only see the bad. I remember those times with the footy boys and doing all those things. They were fun to a point, but they're nowhere near as fun or as good as what I'm doing now is.
Yeah.
So they're not even in the same league. Like what I do now on a Sunday compared to how I would feel on a Sunday.
For
There's
sure.
no comparison.
Yeah.
So I don't.
You've got massive goals, and like you look ahead. Like I've heard you even say, like whenever the boys are like, "Oh, come and have a drink," and you go, "Oh, I've got big goals ahead."
Yeah,
and that's all to do with that. You know,
I'm looking at the big picture. Yeah,
really cool.
like I've said it a few times where I've got my goals and everything that matters in my life is in a laneway.
Yeah.
And there's nothing. So drugs and alcohol do not come into my laneway. So in my lane, I stick to my lane. I don't go outside of it. I look forward and I look at what my goals are. You know, my family, you know, Jet, Ace, Chloe, Mum, Dad, you know, the whole family. That's all I focus on.
You seem very focused. That's good. Like you're focused, and that would also have a lot to do with being like sober, staying off the drink as well. Because you can tell when people off after a big night or a binge or big weekend, you can tell like they're not focused, they're phasey, like tired, like worked bad. So you can tell with you at the moment, you're just like bang, you got your road, nothing else in it, and you're focused, and that's what you're driving for. So.
And like you said, when people are coming down and things like that, those small little problems that aren't really problems become magnified, and they become so hard, and things that aren't that hard become like this big problem that they can't get over. And that's what I used to always do. But now the little problems don't faze me. They're checked off the list before Monday's even started. So
that's sweet.
Yeah, that's I love that side of things when it comes to when you think about if you miss it, and then you think of the comparison of how I used to react and how I used to feel on a Monday morning. You compare it to a Monday morning now. There's no
clear as day.
Clear as day, 24/7. Like people always ask me, why don't you ever want to drink again? You know what?
Yeah.
Aren't you going to miss it, like you said?
Yeah.
But they don't see the benefits that I get out of not drinking. They just see that I'm missing out on having a drink with the boys, or I'm not able to party. Like, don't you want to go do that? Well, no. What does 2 beers at the pub get for me? How does that improve me? It doesn't at all. How does going on a bender improve or go towards anything that I'm working towards? It doesn't. It's a direct conflict of what I'm trying to achieve. So for me, I won't ever drink again. Which is the major question. I can't sit here and say I'm never ever going to drink again, but I know that I'm not going to drink in the near future. I can't see myself ever going, okay, I want to have 1 or 2 beers, because, like I said, I don't see how I will improve myself. And that's all I want to do is improve myself 100%. And show a good example for my sons and always be the right dad for them. Like I love the fact that every single Sunday, they're never gonna have to wake up and worry about their dad being hungover. I'll be up before them. Cool. I'll be at every single game. They'll never have to worry about their dad being drunk on the sideline. They'll never have to worry about their dad being late for something because I want to go out and get on the drink with the boys. They'll never have to worry about any of those things. Their dad doing anything stupid. Their dad coming to their sport or whatever it is, hungover and not wanting to be there. I'll be there present. I'll be there happy every single time because I won't be drinking.
Sick.
So that's like people ask, like, well, why don't you miss it? No, because I know the benefits of it.
100%.
And they're the major benefits for me. That's what I foresee in the future. I don't see myself ever standing, on the sideline of whatever game they're playing and being hungover and not enjoying and being present for, their game.
That's really cool, man. So a lot of that has to do with like self growth and like learning yourself, but also like it's for your family. Do you know what I mean? Like this is all for you to get better as a human and like, help lives, but eon end all at the end of the day it's for you to show to your kids and your family that it can be done, and this is how this is how to live the best possible life you can live.
Exactly, Spence. Like, it's all about self-growth, what you said, and understanding myself. So there are people, there's 99% of the world can go out and go and have 2 drinks and then go home, and that would be their night. But for me, that wasn't the case. Even if it was the case now, I wouldn't do it. But in saying that, it wasn't the case.
Do you think alcohol should be banned?
No, I don't think it should be banning that. I think there's a place for it. I just think that we overindulge in it as a society, as like it's not just in the Shire or footy. I just think in general, to celebrate, we go and have drinks. That's what we do, rather than just enjoy the moment, because You know, people are now socially awkward.
Yeah.
Without alcohol.
Having it in their hand, or
you know, it's uncomfortable.
They need a bit of liquid courage to chat to people.
Like, people find it really uncomfortable, like standing there, not having a drink or anything in their hands when they go out. And I totally agree with that. When because I remember at the start that's how I feel, but now, it's just it's normal for me to go out, and if I do ever go out,
What about social drinking? So, like you just said, if you were to go out, like for say like a wedding or like a whatever, like how do you manage that? Like, so what, like, if, do you know what I mean? So without drinking and stuff, like how do you manage not drinking while everyone around is getting loose as, you know, lit AF, and you're sitting there? What do you do? How do you manage that sort of situation?
So, like, how do I control myself from not drinking and stuff like that? So I don't have the urges to drink, and in those situations, it actually turns me off alcohol even more, like, because you see people
drunk lunatics.
You see people change. You see people pretend to be different people. You see, not pretend.
All their true colours come out.
Yeah, it's exactly. You know, like. It can highlight some people's flaws, which is not always a good thing. In those situations, though, Spence, you know, I always keep a water in my hand so no one tries to offer me a drink or anything like that. I stay busy. I walk around. It's not like I have to actively think about not drinking, because it's just embedded in me now.
I think some people, like, I know I've got a few mates, and I know a lot of people out there would have a few mates where you look at them and you're like, that person should not be drinking.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but I wouldn't say for everyone, like, you know, like, but there's and your side of the story about for yourself is unbelievable. Like, and I know that a lot of people are going to take a lot out of that and, you know, really give it a crack and stuff like that. But I think there's going to be people out there that are like, can have, like you said, can have their one or two, then go home. But then there's the ones that have the one or two but can't finish on that second one and have to have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then you're like, you should not be able to drink. How can I avoid drinking? So, like, if I was to come to you for help, and if I was an alcoholic, and I'm really, like, I'm bad, like, I wake up and I maybe in midday I go down to the pub, like an old bloke or something, and I get a beer in my hand, and what do you think? How could you help me be able to get rid of the drink?
The first thing I would always recommend with those with alcohol, I got a mate that's exactly what you just described. Then I got a mate that's exactly the same as that. It's about the people and the environments you surround yourself in. So if you're continuing to put yourself in those situations and hang around the people that do those things, it's inevitable that you are going to continue those things. So, like what we do here, we surround ourselves with positive people, right? We come in, everyone wants to be healthy, and we're on a health kick and everything. When we're down here in that environment, so the first thing I would do for someone like that is get themselves into, and I know it's going to sound biased because I own a gym, but get yourself into a gym. Every single time a doctor wants to prescribe a benefit for depression, or other than drugs, they say fitness.
100%.
So while it's the same thing with alcoholism, with addiction, it's really beneficial to clear the mind. So firstly, I would go join a gym and surround myself with positive people 100%. And be around those people that want to be healthy, not the people that want to just work live their lives Monday to Friday for Friday night, Saturday night. They're literally living for the weekend. That's the people you want to stay away from. You want to be surrounding yourself with the people that enjoy life and are positive and are happy, and you'll find a lot of these people are around the gym. So surround yourself with positive people is the first thing I will do. Obviously, seek counselling as well is just right up there, but they're my first two steps, and after that you've just got to take it day by day.
Awesome. So they're the best ways how I can stop drinking. So either join a gym where you surround yourself with good people and people that are on the same goals as you, or just, you know, happy life going people that can not go to the gym. Not go to the gym, not go to the pub straight after work, because that's the thing as well. I think with a lot of those, like, tradies are up there with the hype because they put themselves through those miserable days of work, and then straight after, I need a beer. But little do they know, when they get the benefits out of training, and, you know, those endorphins that we call them, like the endorphins, you know, feeling so good. There's other ways to feel good than just having a beer to numb the pain.
100%, and creating healthy habits. So like you just said then, tradies come home and they think, I just have a beer. you know, if they walk in the door, put their joggers on straight away, go down and do a 45-minute session, they're not going to want that beer.
Yeah.
And if you create that healthy habit, it start changing life. And like I said before, it's a day-by-day thing.
Yeah.
You can't expect to, you know, in 1 month, in 2 months, be miraculously saved. That's not how it works. It's a day-by-day thing. If you look at the end result, if I sit here and go, shit, I'm not going to drink for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
That's very daunting.
Huge.
But if I say to myself every single morning, so I woke up this morning and I made a decision, I'm not going to drink today. I go through the day, I get through my day. Tonight, I go to sleep, I wake up in the morning, ask myself the same question, are you going to drink today? Answer is no. It's a day-by-day thing. And that's how I look at it. I don't look at it, I'm not going to drink for 10 years. I'm not going to do this. Like, I know myself what I want to do. It's what I've got to do every single day.
Yeah.
So if you look at it...
That's a really good way to put to people as well.
Because
really a lot of people will go, what? I'm not going to drink for it. Yeah, but the thing is, that's not how you look at it. You know, you start little by little steps. It's like you're not going to tell a smoker who smokes like 2 packets a day, you're going to just cold turkey. You could if you're strong, but it's that addictive that you're going to have to cut it down slowly. Like, and that's why exercise is so good, because you'll train and then you're going to take that aspect of going to the pub, you go to the gym. Yeah. Meet mates at the gym. You don't have to meet them at the pub, you know? Like, and then on the weekends, like have a bit of fun, go out, maybe have a couple drinks if that's what you're like, you know? Like if you can handle that. You know what I mean? And then you train through the week and then do the challenge. So then you know, you can go through a couple of weeks without and see how you feel, see how your body reacts after you've had 4-8 weeks off the piss. So now what I want to close it with is like life without alcohol. So with you, I know you've just gone through all that and said this, but how do you feel now? Like how do you feel? No alcohol the last 16 months?
17 months.
17 months. Boom shakalaka.
Yeah, 17 months. So how do I feel? So the benefits of me not drinking is obviously my productivity and what I can get done and how much clearer I am in my mind. And it made me give myself a lot more self-worth, which I didn't have any self-worth through those bad situations. But it makes me really appreciate, you know, the friends that I got around me at the moment. Like, I remember when I used to go out and you'd see the same people out every single time. Like, I even remember when I came back and we went out for our first Reborn end of challenge. It would have been November last year, and we went to Zinc. I mean, walking through Zinc, and it was the same fucking people I seen there 9 to 10 months ago doing the same thing. And that's what I remember. I remember going to pubs and listening to the same people say the same stuff. But what I see now, now I look back on it, I might be wrong here, but you know, it seemed like there was a lot of unhappy people pretending to be happy, a lot of poor people pretending to be rich. So you know, a lot of people pretending to be with something that they're not, just trying to escape their life. So what I've got out of the last 17 months is what I can actually achieve as a person when I stay away from the bad and the toxic things in my life. 100%. But I also feel a lot better in myself. I'm a lot happier. My mental health is through the roof. My focus. I can't see a negative. I honestly can't see one negative out of it. There's nothing that I miss. There's nothing that I wish that I could do anymore, because out of all those things that I did, nothing healthy or happy came from it. Everything I do now is happy, and you know, it's just a good feeling to wake up in the morning. Like, I have nightmares. I have nightmares that I get on the drink. That's how much, like, how dedicated I am to this. And so for me, when I wake up on those mornings after those nightmares, and you
reacted, sorry, not after the nightmares, but you reacted to how you were feeling when you're on the piss. You're like, nah. Yeah, and it just makes me, reassures me that I feel like I'm doing the right thing. 100%. And that's the main thing. Look at your productivity now. Yeah. Like, look how big this is. Like, Reborn's grown. How much we've grown the last year. You know what I mean?
That's the next point I want to make, and how much I've helped people.
Yeah, totally.
You know, I've
putting it out there.
I've helped a lot of people. You know, I'm continuing to talk to a lot of people and trying to help them through their tough times, and people are able to come talk to me. So, rather than me being like closed off like I was before and not really have like I said, no real self-worth, now I feel like I got that self-worth when it comes to helping people. Yeah. Because I've been through the troubles, and like, I don't want anyone to go through what I went through, and I'm happy to help anyone that will come and speak to me about it.
100%. That's awesome, dude.
Cheers.
If anybody out there has any like issues with alcohol or mental health issues or anything like that, you know that we're here at Reborn Fitness, and Trav has really led an example, and that's our big reason, our big why here. So just contact us at Reborn Fitness or me or Trav on our social media pages, and see you later. Love you.
Thank you, James Spencer. Full contact. Eat your heart out.
That was really good.